From the very start, let me tell you this, stay till the end, because only then will you understand the full story behind Messi's shocking new move. Everyone knows Lionel Messi as the magician on the pitch, the man who redefined football with every step. But what most people didn't expect is how he's now turning his legendary status into something far beyond the game. This isn't about scoring goals anymore. It's about building an empire that has left fans speechless. Imagine the world's greatest footballer suddenly stepping into a business so unexpected that even his biggest supporters couldn't believe it at first. For years, Messi was all about the sport. His focus never shifted from the ball at his feet. But now, in this surprising twist, he has entered a field that merges luxury, innovation, and his global influence in ways no one thought possible. When the news broke, many assumed it was just another endorsement deal, but this is far bigger. This is Messi laying the foundation for a legacy outside football, something that could even outlast his sporting career. Fans didn't just applaud, they were shocked. Social media buzzed with questions, and the curiosity hasn't stopped since. The story begins with a vision Messi had quietly nurtured, something he kept under wraps while dazzling the world with trophies and records. But now, that vision is public, and it's rewriting how athletes can shape industries. What's fascinating is how strategic this move is. It isn't random, it's calculated, almost like how Messi reads defenders before striking. Each step is designed for impact, and the results are already creating ripples worldwide. Trust me, as we go deeper, you'll realize why this isn't just another side project. It's the start of a brand new chapter in Messi's life. When the announcement first surfaced, many thought it was just another celebrity move, a flashy name attached to a random product. But as details unfolded, it became clear that Messi was not simply lending his face. He was putting his entire vision into this. This business venture isn't about quick money or temporary fame. It's about creating something lasting. The same patience and precision that made him unstoppable on the field are now driving this new journey. Fans were stunned because it wasn't football-related at all, yet somehow, it still carried Messi's signature style, subtle, classy, and game-changing. The surprise factor grew when reports revealed how much planning had gone into it. This wasn't a last-minute decision. Messi had been quietly building connections, studying markets, and making strategic moves long before anyone had a clue. The secrecy itself added to the shock. Nobody expected him to step out like this. And when he finally did, the timing was perfect. His global influence, combined with his humble image, gave the venture a unique edge that no one else could match. The fans' reactions told the whole story. Some were amazed, calling it genius, while others were skeptical, wondering if Messi could really succeed outside the pitch. But isn't that exactly what makes it so fascinating? The risk, the unpredictability, the sense that even the calmest athlete in history still has surprises left for us. And here's the twist. This venture isn't just about Messi's personal gain. It's designed to inspire, to open doors, and to set new standards for how athletes can influence industries beyond their sport. The deeper you look, the more you realize that Messi isn't just launching a business. He's rewriting the playbook for legends who want to remain unforgettable even after the final whistle. The most thrilling part of this story is how Messi's venture doesn't feel like a typical celebrity brand. It feels like a movement. When the news came out, it wasn't just football fans paying attention. It was investors, entrepreneurs, and even rivals who wanted to see how far he could take it. What shocked everyone most was the scale of his vision. Messi didn't enter quietly with something small. He went all in, creating a business that merges luxury lifestyle with global accessibility. It was the kind of bold step you'd expect from a seasoned businessman, not a footballer still dominating on the field. What makes it even more captivating is how seamlessly Messi's personality is reflected in this project. He has always been known for being humble, reserved, and family-oriented, and those values are embedded into the brand. Instead of chasing cheap trends, he focused on authenticity, quality, and trust, values that his fans already associate with him. That's why, within days of the announcement, the venture wasn't just trending, it was exploding worldwide. People didn't see it as Messi selling something. They saw it as Messi inviting them into his world. But here comes the twist. Behind the glamour, this venture also represents a calculated power move. Messi knows his football career, no matter how legendary, won't last forever. By launching now, while he's still at the peak of his influence, he ensures that his empire will continue to grow even after retirement. It's a masterstroke, almost like scoring a goal in extra time when nobody expects it. The shock factor isn't just in what he launched, but in how perfectly he timed it. And trust me, as this unfolds, the world will realize Messi isn't just playing the game anymore, he's changing it. As the venture gained momentum, fans began to realize that this wasn't just another side project, it was a carefully built empire in the making. Messi's approach was nothing short of fascinating. Instead of rushing to grab headlines, he allowed the product and the idea to speak for themselves. Every detail was crafted with precision, from the design to the branding, and that's exactly why people were hooked. It didn't feel forced, it felt natural, like an extension of Messi's journey from Rosario to becoming a global icon. The attention to detail reminded fans of how he handles the ball. Calm, calculated, yet breathtakingly effective. The shock deepened when people saw who he partnered with. Rather than attaching himself to random names, Messi chose strong, credible collaborators who shared his vision. This gave the venture authenticity, proving that it wasn't a celebrity gimmick but a long-term project with real depth. The partnerships alone sent ripples across industries, as everyone suddenly understood that Messi wasn't playing small. He was stepping into a league of his own. But perhaps the most powerful hook came from how this business wasn't just about products or profits. It carried a bigger message, the idea that athletes can create legacies beyond their sports. Messi showed that influence doesn't end when the whistle blows. It evolves, it expands, and it inspires. For fans, this meant seeing their hero not only as the greatest footballer alive, but also as a visionary who could shape the future. And that's where the real twist lies. Just when people thought they knew everything about Messi, he revealed another layer, proving that his story is far from finished. The game may be football, but the empire he's building stretches far beyond the pitch. By now, it's clear that Messi's new venture is not just a business, it's a story of reinvention. What makes it legendary is how he turned surprise into strategy and doubt into admiration. Fans who once questioned whether he could succeed outside football now see that this isn't a gamble, it's a blueprint. Messi has always been about defying limits, and now he's proving that his genius extends beyond the pitch. The twists in this journey are what keep everyone hooked. The secrecy, the bold launch, the unexpected industry, and the flawless execution. It all feels like a thriller unfolding in real life, where the ending is still unknown but already unforgettable. What gives this story even more power is the emotional connection. For millions, Messi isn't just a player, he's an inspiration. And through this venture, he's showing that the same dedication and humility that made him the best in football can create impact in other worlds too. It's as if he's inviting his fans to witness a second career, one that runs parallel to the magic we've seen on the field. And just like his game, this too carries the promise of breaking records. The final twist? This venture may just outlast his football legacy. While goals, trophies, and titles belong to history, this business could shape the future. Imagine Messi not only being remembered as the greatest to ever play, but also as a visionary who redefined what it means to be an athlete in the modern era. That's why fans are stunned, investors are watching closely, and the whole world is waiting for the next move. Because if Messi can surprise us like this now, who knows what he'll do next? The legend isn't ending, it's only transforming.